G'day, Steeler Nation. Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Steelers Syndicate. Well, guys, the Pittsburgh Steelers now improved to 6-8. And first of all, to all those tankers out there who want the Steelers to tank, winning is a good thing. Winning a game, winning in life, winning a football game, watching the Steelers win or watching the Steelers beat the Panthers is a good thing. Losing is bad. You don't want to have a losing mentality. So right now we sit at 6-8. We are 3 games away from extending Mike Tomlin's record for never having a losing season to 17 seasons. I believe Mike Tomlin's been the coach for 16 seasons. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, put in the comments, but I believe it is 17 seasons. The Steelers improved to 6-8, and it is a good feeling. Such a good feeling that I went out yesterday to a pub for lunch to celebrate my Christmas with my friends that I play pickleball with, had a few sherbets, and now I'm feeling a bit dusty. But other than that, guys, I have a little bit of a hangover. But here we go, guys. The Steelers are improved to 6-8. It's a good thing we saw yesterday, guys. The Steelers' run game was effective. They ran the ball 45 times. Najee Harris and Jalen Warren were fantastic yesterday in the performance. Right? You look to their stats, and, well, Najee's on fire. He's playing some real good football now. 24 carries, 86 yards, 3.6 average, 1 TD, 10 longest. Jalen Warren, 11 carries, 38 yards, 3.5, 1 TD. They're on fire. And they ran the ball 45 times. Some people might say, you know what, that was a boring game. We didn't throw the football around a lot. We didn't go down the field that much with Trubisky. That was a boring game. I thought that was an awesome game. I thought the Pittsburgh Steelers rushing game has really stepped up. Since the bye, they've really stepped up. Even getting Sims in work. And Derek Watt, too. Derek Watt had another carry for a first down, which is now 6 in the year. He's 6 for 6. Every time he carries a football, he gets a first down. He's 6 for 6. The game was awesome, guys. The Steelers are now 6-8, which is great to see. We are still now on the cusp of playoffs. Now, in the playoff talk, I believe because the Chargers won, it might make it a bit harder for the Steelers to get in. Maybe later on the week, I might break that down. I might go through it and might see how the Steelers can get in or see who we need to lose. I believe because the Jaguars won too, that might hurt us. The Jets lost, which was good. The Patriots lost, which was good to see. Miami lost, which was good. And, well, Tennessee, they lost also. So there could be a scenario too where Tennessee, they might lose the division to the Jags and Tennessee might be on the ropes. There's quite a few ways the Steelers can get in. And there's still a chance they can go to the playoffs, right? But it is game by game right now. And this game was awesome. I thought this game was great. I did this live stream yesterday on my Steeler Nation Australia. It was fantastic. Having a good fun, calling the game, and just seeing our fellas actually play with a bit of spirit and a bit of heart at the moment is it's refreshing, to say the least. Very refreshing. Now, you might be saying, Trubisky, right? I've called out Trubisky at the start of the year. I called out Trubisky last week saying he was a bad player for throwing those 3 interceptions. Did Trubisky have a good game? Definitely. Most definitely improved. As the Steelers improved to 6-8, Trubisky had a pretty good game as well. Trubisky had a really good game. He linked up with Deontay Johnson. Also, he had a good game. A lot of guys have been down on Deontay, saying he's not a very good receiver. He's not number 1. He's not even number 2. He can't catch. Deontay showed out yesterday. Deontay had 10 receptions for 98 yards from 10 targets. Now, a lot of these things, guys, I do have to put my hand up and say, look, I'm part of the problem. Every single week, Steeler fans, we say, this guy did well. This guy sucked. He was bad. He was terrible, right? Every single week it happens. So the Steelers improved to 6-8. They beat them 24-16, right? We play some really good football. And we crown them. We say, Trubisky, you did well. But the previous week, I was bagging him out left, right, and center. And that's kind of bad. But that is kind of like the social media age right now. We are so reactionary to what's happening at the very moment in time. We can't wait until the season's over. We can't wait until the month has passed. It's what did you do for me lately? And what happened yesterday? And, guys, what happened yesterday was a big improvement from the Ravens game. We had a chance to win that Ravens game. Trubisky doesn't throw those 3 interceptions. He throws 1 less or 2 less. The Steelers could win that game. But here we are now. The Pittsburgh Steelers need to go and win 3 games in a row for a few reasons. They need to win. They need to win 3 games in a row for confidence for next year. That's one. Just overall confidence for the team, right? Build that winning mentality again. That's 2. And here comes 3 and 4 that a lot of people won't like. 3, it's for a chance for the playoffs. Playoffs, yes, exactly right. We're still saying the playoffs. We have yet to be eliminated. A lot of fans out there are saying we've got no chance, no shot. We might as well tank. Why? Well, there's no way they're going to the playoffs. I'm a very positive person. Very positive person. I can be a realist too. I'm not crazy. I can be very realistic. And when they're not mathematically out, they still have a chance. They still have a chance. They're 2 games back. There's 3 games to go. They need some teams to lose 3. They need some teams to lose 2. They need some teams to lose 1. But if things go our way or things chop and change, if we continue to win and improve to 7 and 8, then the Raven game is going to be very meaningful. That's another thing too. I always hear this argument. Yesterday wasn't meaningful football. Try and tell that to TJ Watt. Try and tell that to Jalen Warren who had his TD, had his first TD in the NFL. Tell him that this game was not meaningful. I don't understand. I legit do not understand. Tell these players, Trubisky trying to bounce back, Terrell Edmonds fighting for a new contract. Tell these players that this game was not meaningful. I do not understand at all. The game was meaningful. They won another game away from home. They're now setting up to a big blockbuster Christmas Eve night. Franco Harris retirement jersey. The whole 9 yards. Steelers versus Raiders. It's meant to be really cold at that way too. Really, really cold. Do we see a bit of snow in Pittsburgh? Hopefully. Be fantastic. That's my Christmas day. I will be having beverages at lunchtime, and I will be watching my Steelers try and beat the Raiders to improve to 7 and 8. So everyone's saying, you know what, it's not meaningful, we might as well give up. Then don't watch. Simply don't watch. Come back in April. Come back in after Super Bowl. Come back then. Because right now, a lot of loyalists and a lot of Steelers fans who are very loyal to the team, who don't want to see them lose, they're having fun right now. I'm having fun right now. I love it. I love doing what I do on this channel. I love doing what I do on my other channel, Steelers Nation Australia. I love talking my team, and I love cheering and supporting my team. And the Steelers improved to 6 and 8, and it was a fantastic win. And you know what? Even if they do lose the next 3, even if they do lose the next 2, or they only win 1 or whatever, if Tomlin has his first losing season, it's not that bad. It really isn't that bad. The fella has never had a losing season in 16 years, right? A very long time. If he has 1 losing season, so what? And then people will say, well, the standard is the standard. He needs to go and win Super Bowls. To be realistic, did you really think with this roster at the start of the year, with Kenny Pickett and Trubisky coming in with no Big Ben, they had a chance to go win Super Bowl? No. You need to lower your expectations. Now, I wish and I hope they can win one every single year. I hope to goodness that they can see them hoist Lombardi for the 7th time every single year. But realistically speaking, did you really think the Steelers were going to win the Super Bowl? That's the thing, right? That's the question. So when you're saying that Mike Tomlin's record of never having a losing season doesn't mean anything, it means a lot. It means the guy's in front the whole time. He's never had a losing season, and he's now 3 games away from extending that record to go 9 and 8 and for a chance for the playoffs. Come on, man. This is a good win, guys. Steelers win, improved it to 6 and 8. I'm so excited. I can't wait for next week. Hope you guys are all good in Steeler Nation and you're getting everything ready for Christmas. Hope everyone's safe. Hope everyone's having a good time. Hope everyone's ready for Christmas and their families, and they can, the presents ready, Santa's ready. You get the beers out and the carrots out for Santa and the reindeers. I hope everything's going well in your neck of the woods, because Pittsburgh Steelers football is going well. The Steelers improved to 6 and 8, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing for this club, and it's a good thing for the mentality of Steelers football. It's a good thing for the players and the confidence. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.